Intriguing music, a constant ticking sound. What if energy never ran out? A dream, right? But there was a man, and a brand, that became obsessed with this idea. This is the story of Duracell. Soft music, storytelling tone. The story begins in the 1920s, in a world that was rapidly becoming electrified. Samuel Rubin, a tireless scientist, and Philip Rogers Mallory, an entrepreneur with vision, joined forces. They didn't do it in a garage, like so many other legends, but in a small laboratory in Poughkeepsie, New York. Their initial goal wasn't the alkaline battery we know today. They focused on tungsten for light bulb filaments. Mallory provided the financial muscle, Rubin the scientific genius. Their company, PR Mallory Company, grew little by little, manufacturing components for radios and military equipment. World War II changed everything. The military needed small, powerful, and reliable batteries. Rubin, with his ingenuity, developed a mercury battery that far surpassed the carbon-zinc batteries of the time. It was more durable, more resistant, and perfect for communication equipment at the front. Music with more rhythm, reflecting innovation. The war ended, but the need for portable power did not. In 1950, Rubin perfected the alkaline battery, the technology that would define Duracell. It was an evolution of his mercury battery, but safer and with a longer lifespan. The key was in the manganese dioxide and powdered zinc, a combination that allowed for a constant and prolonged energy discharge. Thus, Duracell was born, a contraction of durable cell. The early years were challenging. The market was dominated by carbon-zinc batteries, which were cheaper, though less efficient. Duracell had to fight for every inch of market share. Music with tension, reflecting competition. But Duracell had an advantage: quality. Their batteries lasted much longer, and people were starting to notice. The brand bet on constant innovation. They launched smaller, more powerful batteries designed for specific devices such as radios, flashlights, and, soon, toys. And then, the rabbit arrived. Fun, lively music. In the 1970s, Duracell faced a giant, Energizer. Both were competing for consumers' attention. Energizer launched an advertising campaign with a pink toy rabbit playing a drum. It was catchy, but Duracell countered with an even better idea. They created their own rabbit, one similar to Energizer's but powered by Duracell batteries. In the ads, the Duracell rabbit just kept going and going, while the Energizer rabbit ran out of energy. The campaign was a resounding success. The Duracell rabbit became an icon, synonymous with durability and reliability. They won the advertising battle against Energizer. A huge mistake by Energizer in renewing image rights catapulted the Duracell rabbit to ultimate stardom. Music with mystery, legendary tone. But this is where the myth comes in. It is said that, in reality, the Duracell rabbit was not as invincible as it seemed in the ads. Some rumors claim that, behind the scenes, tricks and additional batteries were used to keep the rabbit moving. Others say that Duracell rabbits underwent intensive, training sessions to increase their endurance. Truth or advertising exaggeration? We will never know for sure. What is certain is that the Duracell rabbit became a legend, a symbol of the promise of inexhaustible energy. Music with an epic touch, reflecting success. Duracell continued to innovate. They launched rechargeable batteries, hearing aid batteries, even batteries for electric cars. The brand expanded globally, conquering markets around the world. Today, Duracell is one of the most recognized battery brands on the planet. Its batteries power our devices, our toys, our lives. The copper and black logo is a symbol of quality and trust. Reflective music, concluding tone. But what does Duracell mean in the 21st century? In a world increasingly dependent on portable energy, Duracell continues to promise durability and reliability. Although battery technology has evolved drastically, the spirit of Samuel Rubin and Philip Mallory endures. The relentless pursuit of perfect energy. Duracell doesn't just sell batteries, it sells the promise of a connected world, a world in motion, a world where energy never runs out. Or at least, not so quickly. Soft music, farewell tone. Because sometimes, behind a simple rabbit, there is a whole story of innovation, competition, and a little bit of legend. If you like this story, like and subscribe to discover more myths and brands.